Hey everybody, Brandon here from iDub Hockey, joined with Rob Gill, who is the product manager for Warrior Hockey here in Little Caesars Arena. And we have the new Alpha LX2 Pro glove line in front of us. 4 amazing gloves to walk through. So before we get started on all the new key tech and spec that you guys have introduced this year, how would you describe the fit profile for the player who's been wearing that Alpha DX and QX glove in the years past?
Yeah, so the fit overall is fairly similar. We call it our hybrid taper fit of a glove. What really has changed is the break pattern and the flex profile of the glove. So when we talk about hybrid taper fit, what we're really talking about is a glove that fits snug in the key areas on the sides of the hand and the backhand, but overall the volume inside of the glove is a little bit more than what you would experience from, say, our covert line of gloves. And so that's what we're really talking about. The big change from the QX, the DX, that line of gloves is those were traditional 4-roll looking gloves. And this being an anatomical fit, we've changed the break so it flexes a lot more naturally with the hand.
Okay, and now that LX2 Pro, a ton of features going on here. Let's start off with that protection package. A lot of new designs this year. So what have you guys introduced?
Yeah, so brand new for us this year with LX2 Pro, we have tri-lam with Space Shield. And what that is, tri-lam is a triple density foam. So it's a mid density that sits a lot closer to the hand, and then as you work towards the outside of the glove, it turns into a higher density foam with each layer. Okay. And then Space Shield is an added molded piece right over top of the backhand. Again, adding a lot more protection, that added PE molded piece there. It also gives the glove a really cool look, which is a nice added bonus.
It does. And now another new design is that Pro Cuff. So what have you guys done there to really deliver that protection and mobility?
Yeah, so the Pro Cuff, it's a little bit shorter style of a cuff again compared to our covert line of gloves. But what's really cool with the mobility is it's nice and open at the top. So you get a huge range of motion without having to sacrifice that protection up top. So really nice padding through there and good coverage, and then a lot of mobility.
And something that's been with Warrior for many years now, but for somebody who's picking up a Warrior glove for the first time, you have that butter soft feel. Yep. So what exactly is that?
Yeah, so butter soft feel is really cool. So for us, it's kind of that combination of our AxiFlex thumb, so it's a flexible thumb, stretch materials that we use through the backhand to really give that nice, comfortable, ergonomic flex, and then stretch materials through the gusset area. So you get a glove that's broken in as soon as you buy it. There's no dumping water bottles into the glove to soften it up before you hit the rink. You can buy the glove and go straight to the rink and it's ready to go.
Right on. And now as we flip over, stick connection's key. So what have you guys done with the palm this year? Yeah,
brand new palm on the LX2 Pro. We've moved to Axe Suede on the palm, so our Pro Palm X is an Axe Suede material with a nice palm overlay, and on that overlay we have an embossed grip. So to your point, something that really gives you that added feel and grip for the stick.
And lastly, we have the liner. Super soft and comfortable the moment you put it on, but it also does some key benefits for the player during and after the game.
Yep, so our Wartech FNC liner is a polygene treated liner, really keeping your hands cool and dry while wearing it, but also keeping the gloves from getting too smelly as they sit in your bag and you didn't take it out like you're supposed to and whatever that may be. So really nice feature there with that.
Totally. Awesome LX2 Pro. We have the LX2, incredible glove for that highly competitive player who's looking for that top level protection. Really not a lot of differences. So can you walk us through what the benefits that player's gonna get?
Yeah, so the LX2 is a really phenomenal value of a glove for us. The big change from LX2 Pro to LX2 is you go from that triple density tri-lam foam to duo-lam, so a dual density foam. The concept really stays the same. It's a more medium density that sits closer to the hand, and then a real high density foam at the outside to offer all that protection. You also still get Space Shield, so that molded PE piece that I was talking about on LX2 Pro, that's still here on LX2, so some added padding on the backhand as well.
Right on. And then in terms of the palm and the cuff, pretty much almost the same thing too.
Yeah,
so
very
really
similar.
Cool.
Like the shape of the cuff is really about the same. The really only changes a little bit of the padding is a little bit different there, but still that great range of motion and mobility. And then when you look to the palm, it's still our Pro Palm X, so it's still that Axe Suede palm with that nice palm overlay. The big change here is we move away from that embossed grip on the palm is really the only change from the LX2 Pro.
Amazing. And now we have the LX2 Max, a real price fighter. I think a lot of players are going to benefit from this glove and the value it offers. So could you walk us through what's going on behind the hood there?
Yeah, so LX2 Max, another unbelievable glove for us. You know, we look at this a bit almost like a team glove. It comes in a lot of colorways and things like that, which is really cool. But again, the value, you're still getting dual density foam. So just like I talked about on LX2, that medium density that sits close to the hand and then a high density on the outside. The only change from a protection standpoint is we move away from the space shield on this particular model. But the rest of the protection package stays exactly the same, LX2 to LX2 Max. One other difference from LX2 to LX2 Max is we change the palm. So we move away from axe weight on the LX2 to a Clarino Pro palm here. Just a little different material, still get a nice palm overlay, so really durable, great feel for the puck, but just slight change from axe weight to Clarino.
Totally, that palm's still amazing.
Yeah.
And giving you that stick connection.
Yep, absolutely.
And the last but not least, we have the Comp here in front of us. A great option for that recreational casual player who's looking to look for a affordable glove but not sacrifice protection and mobility. So walk us through this, please.
Absolutely, yeah. So the Comp, it's all about value here. So we go to a single density foam, but you do get PE inserts all the way throughout, so backhand and through the fingers. And we still keep a nice palm overlay here. So the same real palm construction on this glove as you get on the LX2 Max, which is nice value. The big change from LX2 Max, LX2 Comp is we go to that single density foam and we move away from the AxiFlex thumb. So instead of that flexible thumb, you get the Pro style thumb that doesn't move. Oh, okay. So that's the big change.
Right on. And then I'm just loving the graphics package that you've done throughout the line too. Really, really awesome.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, with graphics, I mean, obviously it's not a tech feature of the glove, but it's something that's really cool and helps the glove stand out on the ice in the locker room or wherever it may be. And one of the really cool things that we did, especially up at the high end, is moving to this really cool iridescent chrome RF welded logo. So you get that really awesome Warrior word mark across the cuff roll, as well as a nice hit with the Alpha on the side guard here, and a really cool flashy circle W on the thumb. It's, again, not necessarily a tech feature, but a really cool added look. And then you couple that with our crosses and our plus signs that you see kind of throughout. So you get that cool hit on the pinky and on the ring finger, and also that matches the embossed grip on the palm, as well as this cool patch on the underside of the cuff. So kind of tying it all in together, and it also really ties into the stick line, which is really cool. Some of those same graphic elements from sticks to gloves, which is, again, subtle, but kind of a fun thing and unique thing for us.
Well, that gives players even more reason to pick up an LX2 Pro stick as well.
Yeah, I think so. Look good, feel good, play good, right?
That's right. Rob, thanks for having us out and walking us through this amazing line.
Yeah, happy to do it.
And for you at home, if you want to get your hands on one of these incredible LX2 Pro models, you can head over to icewarehouse.com.